All right, we've got the Jbl VRX932LA speaker, and on these, some things that we've had just a few problems with. The pins are very small. They're very well designed. I mean, you have to push this button to release it out of the flyware. And we've had helpers not push the button and actually pull the sleeve off and make those to where they're not worth using anymore. And they're about 50 bucks a piece. The top, where these M10 screws go, that's actually where M10 eyelets can go. These screws have nothing to do with the sound whatsoever. And we keep them out because it's easier just to keep both of them out and just put the M10 flyware on them. On the back, of course, you got passive and biamp. If it's in biamp, the high frequencies, you're not going to hear them at all unless you have a biamp system going to it with 1 amp for the horns and 1 amp for the mids. The switches up here for mid, medium, or medium, long throw, and short throw, they're not going to do anything unless you're in passive mode. So if you're in biamp mode, just ignore where those are at. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take the horn assembly off, which all you have to do is take a 7/16 driver and just loosen this. And once you loosen both of those, the horn assembly itself, which is going to be this part, will slide out the front. And I'm going to go ahead and loosen those and show you what we have. The 2 bolts out, and they're pretty long, but that's all it is, just those 2 bolts. Then you can grab the horn assembly. You see it easily comes out. And once it comes out, you can get to the 3 drivers that are in the back. And I wish I had a flashlight where I could show you, but you just gently pull on these drivers until you get them to come out. And they try to magnetize to everything. First thing that you're going to want to check on these is simply just to make sure that the connections are secure. We have had, as much as we transport these and as many miles as we do, we've had just something as simple as the cable just being detached from there. So just make sure that they're always attached. And if for some reason that doesn't work, you can replace the driver or just the diaphragm. These neodymium magnets are hardly ever going to go bad unless somebody just drops one from the probably like the 15th story of a building. So you can just replace the diaphragms. But that's how to get to the high frequency drivers on the VRX932. And in a second, I'll show you how to get to the 12. You have the high frequency driver assembly out. Make sure that you know that the ones that have the black on it are negative. The ones that don't have anything are positive. And then we're going to go through and disconnect all of these. Then once you have them all disconnected, you can take the driver out and have much more room to work with it. So I'm going to try to do this while holding this camera. And then we'll disconnect here. And we'll disconnect here. So then the entire horn assembly can be removed. Sorry for that. And then all you have to do is unscrew from here. So you just take it and go counterclockwise. You'll just keep unscrewing it until it comes out. And then this is the piece that if there's a problem that you can replace the diaphragm on. 2408J JBL component. But that's it for the high frequency driver, and be careful, the tools love to attach that strong magnet. And if you ever need to take the 12 out, there are 3 screws on the top, 3 screws on the bottom. This grill comes off, and then there's some Allen screws that hold the 12 on. You just take it out.